All right, everybody, welcome back to Unscripted from my studios powered by the Spot Athletics. Boy, this is going to be fun. We've got some things to talk about today. Josh, why don't you introduce yourself and we will go from there.
Yeah, my name is Josh. I'm on the River Morning Show with Josh, Chad, and Hannah in Central Ohio on 104.9 The River in Columbus. And if you've never heard the show, it is way more fun than we feel like we're allowed to have. So just check it out, riverradio.com. It is a blast.
And I will tell you some things as we continue our conversation. I want to give you guys your flowers for sure. But first of all, congrats on Share-a-thon. You guys just wrapped that up a few weeks ago. Congratulations. That's always a big thing. Can you talk a little bit about Share-a-thon?
Yeah, for sure. Like Share-a-thon, a couple times out of the year, we will come to our listeners and ask for some financial assistance. That's how the radio station is funded. We do have sponsors and we do have commercials, but it's like a three-legged stool. That's just a part of it. And without listener support, the thing falls over. So we tried to do our Share-a-thon a little quicker this year, tried to get things done in 4 days instead of 5, and we almost made it. Like 4.2 days.
So close. Yeah.
But we were able still to make that full funding need. And it's through the community members that believe in the message of hope, the message of Jesus, having fun on the radio, great music that the entire family can enjoy and listen to. And then those stories are really what gets you when God uses the station and the songs and the comments on there to change somebody's life and to grow them closer to him. It just is remarkable that he would let messed up folks like myself really even be a part of his work. But that's what he does. He opens the doors, opens his arms and says, let's do this thing together. So that's kind of Share-a-thon in a nutshell. We met that goal, so we were super grateful.
Well, congratulations. And I like that you guys were audacious in it. You know what I mean? You said, so it's like you trusted enough, but it's like, all right, God, let's put it to the test a little bit even more. Let's be audacious and try to get this done in 4 days. And you you did. I mean, at the end of the day, you did. You really did. And so congratulations. I was really excited for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Next thing I want to talk about is you got a little concert coming up, little show. Right?
It ain't little, man.
You got a show coming up, right?
The River this year is celebrating 50 years of ministry, 50 years of sharing the hope of Jesus, 50 years of sharing his truth, 50 years of incredible music and having fun. And we're doing it with an enormous birthday party called River Fest. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be at Nationwide Arena. It's June 24th. Tickets are on sale as you are watching and hearing this right now. Right. So head over to riverradio.com to grab your seats before they're gone. We don't want anybody to miss out on this. But is it cool if I give the lineup? Because it's stacked,
I was going to say, let's talk about that lineup because
starting with Rachel Lampa, who, yes, she's still in music. Like if you remember her from the early 2000s, she was a teenager then. Now she's a mom of 3. She and her husband have a great little family. And she's back and better than ever, and she still sounds fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So she's first. Then we go to Apollo LTD, which if you were concerned that Christian music can't be fun, these guys blow that out of the water. They are a blast.
Yeah,
they're so great.
Yeah.
Next is Cochran and Company, little country, little home flair. He can tickle the ivories, man. He is special. And then we move on to Andrew Ripp, who really, over the last couple of years, is taken Christian music by storm. He came, for me, out of nowhere. I'm like, who's this guy? Yeah. And he just has hit after hit after hit. So we're super excited for him. We've got from there, the top 2 that you may have heard of before. Maybe. You've been singing their songs in church probably for years. Brandon Lake, who has this massive following. And so, again, if you don't have your tickets, you're going to miss out. So grab them. And Phil Wickham to close down the night. And it'll be an incredible time of celebrating what God has done, what he is doing, and what he will do. And it all culminates that night. And it's going to be a life-saving, life-changing night. So, man, we would love to see you there. It is going to be a party. So do not miss that. Tickets at riverradio.com. It's going to be packed.
Riverradio.com. And I have to tell you this story. So I told you I was going to tell you. So when we moved here 20-ish years ago, we found a local Christian station. And honestly, it's been, and hopefully this will be a compliment, it's been a journey to listen to the river over the years. And I don't want to say it was bad. It just was not where it is today. And so I do mean it as a compliment. It is incredible what you guys are doing. I love the new formats.
Thank you.
You got podcasts. You've got the show in the morning is a lot of fun. You guys have a lot of fun. Like you said, it's fun to bring radio. So I like even the ad spots I see on TV. It's true what you guys are saying. You know, the mean tweets, like you're being relevant, you're being current. You have changed up the format of the music because that was a complaint that I think so many people had.
For sure.
And no disrespect, you know, to those before you.
Right.
But it's great to hear the new music and have that mix, and it's great. And now to have this kind of a show with two of those names, all the names you mentioned, but obviously Brandon Lake is huge right now. And, you know, the Grammys, what a horrible event that was, you know, in so many bad ways.
I didn't watch for all the reasons why. Yeah.
Right. We knew that was going to happen. That'll continue to happen. But Brandon Lake walking away with 4 Grammys. Was something that went right by everybody because they were so they missed it because of everything else that was happening that night, and that's unfortunate, and he deserves a lot of credit. So my flowers to you. Like I said, I was going to give you guys flowers.
Thanks.
My congratulations to you. I love the station. I love the format. I love what you guys are doing. I really, really do. It's great.
I appreciate that. And if you haven't seen any of the TV or web ads about like the mean tweets, we're basically just saying what's true is like a lot of times you think of Christian radio, you think, boring, cheesy, cringy. And we are trying to bust that. And I think we are busting that mold and going, no, it's fun. It's now. And it's Jesus. Like Jesus has not been removed, except like what we're doing now is we're pointing to him in a completely brand new way where you can be laughing your head off and not feel guilty about it in 1 minute. Hear a song that just breaks your heart for what God is and who he is and what he has done. And then the next conversation is all about how he is working in your life and encouraging you to then be that chain breaker in your family to do the next right thing. And I mean, isn't life a roller coaster? We're trying to do this with you each and every day, not just on my show, but the whole time. So if you haven't in a while, give it a shot at 104.9 FM, The River on your radio.
And you can find an app, right? You all have an app, and you can find it probably on other places as well.
Yeah. So on your Alexa, just say, Alexa, play 104.9 The River. My Alexa, okay, she didn't hear me.
Mine over here, I'm glad I got a headset on because mine would have just gone off.
You can download the app from your app store for Apple or Android devices. Just search 104.9 The River, and then you can stream anywhere at riverradio.com. But yeah, anywhere you listen to audio, The River is there. We're also on YouTube with a YouTube page. You mentioned podcasting. You can get all of that stuff. We simply want to offer encouragement and fun wherever you consume your media. And so that's what we're trying to be and trying to do. And it's all guilt-free stuff, which I think is super important. As I'm raising my 4 kids, I want them to be able to laugh and not go, what'd you just see? And realize that it's all good stuff. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'm so honored to be on with you today, 1, but 2, give you a chance to make an announcement of sorts. So I'll turn it over to you, and I'll let you make this announcement because it's because of you we can make this announcement. So the floor is yours, sir.
Thanks, man. This is, and you know this too, this is a God thing. When you're trying to point in one direction, you know, different groups and organizations of people, and that direction is towards Jesus, he likes that, and he makes the crooked places straight, and he lowers the mountains to make your way. So I heard this podcast and this guy, Aaron Conrad, who I'd never heard of before, but the name that intrigued me, I'll be honest, and you know this, was Mark Price.
Really?
I am a Cleveland sports fan through and through, and I remember the days of watching Mark Price and listening to Joe Tate on the radio and all of these basketball games for the Cleveland Cavaliers when I was a kid. Mark was my guy, my favorite guy. I had his poster, you know, all of those things.
Yeah.
And here he is doing a podcast talking about current NBA and his experiences, some coaching tips. I got kids that play ball, and so I listen to those things. And then, of course, the most important piece about his faith. And that was what I always loved about Mark when I was a kid, is knowing that he stands for the same things I believe in. And he lives his life a certain way. So the podcast is fantastic. And here at the River, we've mentioned now that we have podcasts also, some original things that we do here through the station, through the DJs, through our team. But we also want to do what we can with this platform and a network that we're building to promote other podcasts that are doing incredible work and have the right things at heart and at mind. So I'm honored. I'm thrilled. Like I'm a kid with butterflies to announce that the River is teaming up with the Mark Price for 3 podcast and Aaron Conrad and Unscripted to make sure that more people find out about this basketball player who first is a follower of Jesus. And, oh, by the way, could probably help your game and give you some incredible stories about today, some analysis and some history too, and be able to promote and help put out the Mark Price for 3 podcast as part of what the River is doing. So I'm tingly. I'm so excited, man. I'm so thrilled. And thank you for having the conversation with Mark and for seeing if this is something that he'd be interested in. And then for all of us to be able to team up together, it's a dream come through. Totally a God thing. So we're excited. So thank you very much for helping it happen.
Well, I'm beaming. I couldn't stop smiling the whole time you were talking because I'm excited as well. And I can tell you, one of the things that I just am so honored to work with Mark on his podcast is how intentional we are about the message and, to do all the things that you said, to bring it relevant with basketball and some coaching, but also our faith segments are my favorites segments. Yeah. And it has challenged me to get in the Word and to do some study because we have a theme every time we do a podcast, and it has challenged me, and I hope it challenges people that listen as well in a good way, in a very good way, to just pause maybe and think about whatever it is. So thank you for the platform and the opportunity to work with you all as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. He's solid. Of course, you're solid. Like the whole thing is absolutely legit. So I approach things skeptically. Obviously, with Mark's name on it, I was much more open. And of course, with the first listen and any and all, like, how's this going to be? It's phenomenal. It's awesome. Just great. He is so solid and so down to earth and your next door neighbor, but also like a 5-time All-Star. Like that's right. It's,
oh, by the way,
he's all of those things, man. He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's been a great influence in my life. And I, again, am very honored every week to just click record and just listen and learn from him and his experience and in basketball as well, talking about basketball. But really the faith segments are the ones that really I just get so much out of. So we're so excited. And I think there's a lot of opportunity for us moving forward with a lot of things. I think we're all dreamers. And so who knows where all this is going to go. But for today, we're so thankful and honored to be on the River.
Well, it's a blessing. So let's go find some more folks who need hope and share with them the ultimate hope that is Jesus and watch him change lives. That's what I'm here for.
Absolutely. Well, you all keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great things. I meant everything I said. I have watched the station grow and change, and it's evolving, and I love what you guys are doing right now. I love the platform that you have, and I love that you hit your goals so you can continue to do those things. And I can't wait to celebrate on June 24th. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't wait.
It's going to be great.
I'll be that guy making a fool out of myself.
We need many of you, so bring your foolish friends too, okay? So we're going to pack this place out.
All right. We can't wait. All right. Last time. What are the links?
All right. So tickets, podcasts, everything. The hub for all of it is riverradio.com. So go there. You can hear segments of our on-air shows and get all of the details on events and things and for tickets for Riverfest coming up, all of that. You can download the River mobile app, search 1049 The River in your app store. If you listen to any kind of audio on your Alexa or your Google Home or your Apple Home, just tell it to play 1049 The River, and you will be instantly connected to truth and hope and some of the best music maybe you've never heard. So give it a listen.
And you have a podcast page, and that's where Mark's link will eventually be. For now, you can find Mark on Mark Price for 3 podcast on all the podcasting platforms. But it will be added to your page, depending on when people hear this. It will be added to your page as well very soon.
Yeah, chances are, as you are watching and hearing, it's there. So take a look, and if not, you can go to Mark Price for 3 podcast and get it there. But we can't wait to put his shooting form logo right there on the page, man. It's going to be awesome.
Special. One day I'll have that, maybe. I don't know. So, man, Josh, thanks so much for everything. I'm looking forward to a lasting partnership with you all, and so many exciting things that we get to do, and celebrating your success. Really
can't wait for it, man. Aaron, thank you so much. And we're glad to be a part of what you're doing too.
Awesome. Have a great day.